friends, Cassie here. I am so excited to be with you again today. I hope that you are doing well. I have another book for us to read today. This book is called Giraffes Can't Dance. Now this is another one of my favorite books, which I'm really excited to be sharing with you today. But first, I have a question. Have you ever been really frustrated because you can't do something? Maybe you can't do something and you feel really upset or really mad or angry because you can't do that thing. I know that I have felt that way sometimes, and that's completely fine to feel that way. We are going to read this story about a giraffe. His name is Gerald. You can see him on the cover. I want you to look at the cover. How do you think Gerald is feeling? What does it look like he might be doing? I can see he almost has a little bit of a smile on his face. He's kind of flipped upside down a little bit. And our title is called Giraffes Can't Dance. I'm wondering if it's going to be something about Gerald dancing. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But in our book, we are going to see that Gerald has a problem. He can't do something and he gets really frustrated. And we're going to see just what he does and how to handle it. So let's go ahead and get started. This book is called Giraffes Can't Dance, and I'll do my best to show you the pictures as always. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oof. That looks like it may hurt. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it come to dancing, he was really very bad. Oh no. I love these pictures in this story. Look at how bright and colorful they are. You can see all of the animals together. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. They look like good dancers. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Oh no. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Oh my goodness. How do you think Gerald's feeling right now? Are the other animals being very nice to him? Let's think. They called him clumsy. They said that he can't dance. They called him a silly fool. I don't think that's being very nice to Gerald. I wonder if he might be feeling kind of sad right now and a little bit frustrated maybe too. Oh, Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. I wonder what the cricket might be thinking and what he might have Gerald do. Let's find out. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. So look at Gerald right now. How do you think he might be feeling? I noticed that his eyes are closed, and I noticed that his ears are really wide open. I'm wondering if he might be trying to focus a little bit on really trying to hear different music. Let's see. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. What is happening? Look, his neck is swaying, his hooves are shuffling and circling, and his tail is swishing. I'm wondering if Gerald is maybe starting to dance a little bit. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I'm dancing! Gerald cried. Look at Gerald's face. How do you think he might be feeling? Yeah, I think he might be feeling really happy. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. The end. Well, thank you, friends, for reading with me. I hope that you enjoyed that book as much as I do. I just love the pictures in it, and I love that Gerald teaches us that even though sometimes we might get frustrated because we can't do something, sometimes all we need to do is just take a deep breath. So go ahead and do that with me. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. It really relaxes us and makes us feel a lot better. So sometimes when you get frustrated, we just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then hopefully we start feeling better, and we might listen to some music or maybe find some new music to dance to. I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Bye, toddlers.